よいしょ。等一下，大家好，反正很无聊，来打个2K测试一下那个直播。大家，然后晚上好，有点不习惯。声音是有点远。声音是有点远 ，Hello。这样子有好一点吗？等一下，先把。不要在那边点呐，干！哎，可以是？我为什么自己听怪怪的？哎，我的背景音没有声音。奇怪，我的音乐怎么这样？等一下啊。等一下，因为我要先测试一下这个啊，我要先测试一下这个我的所有硬体啊，因为全部都换了一轮了。等一下，等我一下。叫拉法来了，可我觉得声音还是怪怪的。不敢玩太复杂的游戏，只能先打个 OK。大家小鱼晚上好。
Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. You look at Dallas. I mean, they're playing with such great confidence on a nice win streak here. But tonight, it's a huge test for them. They'll get to see where they stand among the elites. Now here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And obviously, it's a long season. But Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, if you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian, you're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy. It would be a reduction in revenue. And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic.
Doncic, good.
At 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And Irving comes to help.
这是三小的。
And there's a 3-second violation.
我目前自己听起来我还是觉得麦的声音跟之前比起来，不是小，麦克风太远，我已经把它拉到比较近了，它那个收音起来有点奇怪。等我一下，现场改一下麦克风。我会把它调前面。OK， 这样子的，这样可以。这样应该近多了吧？现在这样。为什么我刚才莫名其妙对手就跑掉了？看一下，我的小牛队怎么见？看你有在认真练吗？不是啊，我没有小牛队，看。我想要一个可以投3分的后卫，怎么办？奇怪，为什么每次可以选的球队不太一样？马布里应该会投3分吧？看一下画面有没有什么问题。霍格华兹对啊，视讯，我可能要再研究一下这个，因为它视讯，我现在是用相机啊，它相机它不知道为什么会省电还是怎样， 就会变得卡卡。霍格华兹哦，可以啊，我其实有玩啊，可是我还没有很认真玩，不过安装在电脑上。
So happy to have you here for a midweek edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This should be an intriguing contest. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Portland Trailblazers. And it's Camby missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Pass to Camby. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Williams with it. From deep. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
他3月3号就发行了。
Now Portland with it. And we're about a minute into the first. To the middle. Here's Camby. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Williams misses. Batum outside. To the inside. Camby. Hardaway grabs the board. And it's Phoenix's ball. To the paint. Shoots from the right block. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Inside. Aldridge with the bucket.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Down low. Here's Stoudemire. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I'll tell you, sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done.
Pass to Camby. Now Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Miller. Here's Camby. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key. That's good on the jumper. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Stoudemire. He's covered by Aldridge. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And the Blazers making a change here. Portland leading. Pass to Camby. Back to Mills. Launches it. And he buries his first look.
Amongst the best in the league once he gets in rhythm. And in a catch and shoot, that's Patty's game to a T.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Here's Batum. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Marion. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Right wing. Offensive board. And it's in there. He has 6.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Marbury. Hand on it.
他有没有犯规啊
Outside Mills. Driving in. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Wow, creating off the bounce is Patty Mills. Nice drive.
完了。
Here's Marbury. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
哎，为什么我
Off
都投不
target
进
with a
啊
jump hook.
没道理吧？
Here's Camby.
干
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
直播是同一个房间没错。
That one misses.
看怎么会这样？完了，我应该不会第一场就被斩。
Good on the second one.
没道理啊！
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 10.
我就是在地上直播。
Here's Marion. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Williams. And they get it back.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he
这个麦
stays
克风的收音
connected
很
and
怪，
great
他都
timing
把我
on
那
the
个手
contest.
把震动的声音收进去，
And that one misses.
可我讲话的声音反而
One
没有
of the
进
things
去。
I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
And so it's Portland earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous.
The Suns, 6. Badger Trailblazers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Takes it inside. Miller
这是整个的防守。
uses the glass to finish the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
That's to Stoudemire. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Aldridge up top. Batum with it. From deep. The shot no good.
吓我一大跳
And。Phoenix the other way now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Marion. Phoenix no good that time either. To the middle. Stolen. It's stolen away.
Hey.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Hardaway. Over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be
干又
Portland's
出
ball.
界，怎么办？秀秀，你嗨安安呢 ？FIFA， 因为我买在 PS4， 有点不太想再买一个。
Inside.
因为
Aldridge up top.
24年的感觉快出了，不过玩 NBA 让我信心有点崩溃。
To the inside.
看，还被人扣在脸上，
Boom! He jams it straight down.
怎么办呢？
Phoenix calls timeout.
我真的需要一点游戏。
Here's Marbury. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the wing on the left. Outside Hardaway. To end the drought. That one no good. And the
看为什么
Trailblazers
被
going
中
the
都没
other
有
way
犯
now.
规啊？看，真的要
Batum
他
right
天
side.
像我就让个完了，完了。
And we're now a little over
第一次
2.5
直播
minutes
要
into
证
the
明
second.
没有氪金不会打电动。
Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
怎么会这样？
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Marbury.
是我遇到对手，遇到太强的对手了。奇怪，我平常比赛速度5
Here's
分
Miller.
了。
And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
完了，这个很像重演我
And just
刚买
over
到
3.5
PS5 的那
minutes
天。
played here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Oden. And he dunks it. What a pass
我可
to
以
set
中
him
离
up.
吗？这场
Patty Mills is about winning, guys.
我可以
If
中
that
离
means
吗？
finding the open man, he'll
不然
do
这样太
just
难看
that.
了。已经输22分了，傻
1:19
小。
left in the second. Pass to Marbury. A shot to stop the run. And again, it's the Suns missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Down low. $50 left in the second quarter. And stolen by Aldridge. To the middle. And the lob disrupted.
Hey,
Not to be. It's Williams, high post. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. So it's Portland now. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Hardaway. There's the triple. Oh, it's blocked by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Marbury. Williams with it. Here's Marion. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
小姐，不用找我吃火锅，我在这里就吃
There wasn't
饱。
too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
干说，半场才得6分
And
了，你
here
是
are
要
the
上
Suns
30？
now. To the right side. Williams on the wing.
哎，他让我得分呢，干人真好，他怕我中离，对不对
Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
He buries it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Marbury. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while.
这一条 game 已经有
Mistake
人
at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the
干，
intention
好呀，你居然
doesn't
来了，你
always
不是在日
equal
本吗
the？ result. Wrong play, wrong time.
好啦，我决定选择跳 game 了，不然
And
这
a
个第一
minute
场这样
played
太
as
难
the
看。
second half gets going. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws.
抱歉，我输了。下一场会更好。好可怜哦！哎，我认真的，我最近这5场真的都没有这么惨啊！为什么？我先打成绩2的，建立一下我的信心。下一场不会更惨啦，干！ 么会这样？这样以后我要开什么游戏啊？我今天选了老半天，我想要选一个比较安全的。他妈没道理。不行啊！干，等一下啦，我这样太糗了啦！我要证明我没有这么烂，输那样输太多了，我觉得至少要跟人家纠缠到第4节吧。
Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
不错哦，敢跳球一开始就跳也高。
You have to love how these guys are working together out there. The communication on the floor has been excellent, and they'll need that for sure in this next matchup.
Back to Doncic.
是不是
Over
这你
Garland.
的问题？
Doncic shot is good. And we're in the home stretch of the season.
看这个对手感觉看起来网络不太好。
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
好吃，一直吃。
And that one's good. Green.
为什么上一场球员长，上一场就不知道为什么只有那个啊？
Well, this early they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
我遇到一个很棒的对手。
Pass to Irving. Outside, Green. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to
对
Darius
不对？
Garland.
这才是正常的啊！看看那个他妈的，太强了。
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
有没有
Doncic, good.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch and shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some
刚刚比我还
fireworks.
早跳给。
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
先假装烂一下，不然
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
给你得分了。
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
这是演员吗？干！是上一场真的太强了，可是这一场我觉得他网络真的很烂。他不是网络烂，就是在吃鸡排。干，就离开了。这游戏怎么这么难玩呢？干，我要挑战这个成绩3了，我会不会又被电爆啊？都没有一支，我比较会玩后卫球员啊。干，可是目前看起来后卫比较强的球队好像都没有巫师队怎么样？干这个以前球队，我觉得那个投篮姿势，那个3分球投起来是超怪的。我不要再去选那个了，我选个有 Bill 的那一队好了。好了，就他了。不是为什么我开直播他妈的就对手强弱这么悬殊啊？我刚才真的我刚才有先试玩2场啊，看起来是至少不会太难看，你知道正负差都5分6分这样。 我是不是要买个萤幕？对啊，我可能要买个，至少要买个架子，专门看聊天室，可能要放在我的正前方吧。不然我看这边好像不是很容易看。其实我把萤幕放大也可以啦。可能要换个游戏，你他妈的有种就来啦！你回台湾来啊！输的请客啦！我一定电爆你！狂牙，那你不是很会防守？
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Now here's Jones. From deep, Johnson. Sinks it from distance. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, BA. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a three-point game.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Here's Beal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Beal. Collins with the rebound.
Fuck.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks Kevin like he's pressing a bit.
Pass to Sohan. From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. Defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Here's Beal.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got 7 points. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
No, BA, it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet
That's off as well, so he misses both.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his team.
And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Graham. Drives to the hoop.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader. None
with it. He's picked up by Birch. And the whistle. whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn.
这样进攻犯规他妈有天理哦。
I love great defense.
不要什么差6倍，
to establish his feet and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
干，今天晚上怎么这么难熬啊
Outside Grant.
哎，干，这个才进攻犯规了吧？
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
干，怎么会这样呢？为什么这个落差就可以这么大？
Wesley from outside, off the mark. Here's Washington now, down by 12. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
Here's Porzingis. The shot's good.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
看这个好像跟上一场那个分差是差不多。
Pass to Wesley. Takes the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Outside Nunn. And here's Porzingis.
好啦，干。
Here's Avdia.
哦，哎，进去里面了。
Back to Porzingis.
哦，
Banked it in off the glass.
是不是？好像有点感觉了。
Quarter right here, very active and creating a lot of good opportunities.
哎，干，又被换过，我操
He takes it in.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Wesley. 9 points for him in his last game. And it's Birch missing.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
20分，输40分以内算赢，真的很强。
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has
exactly
been neck and neck. Plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
What I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Now here's Kuzma. Last game he had 28 points. 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them the charge. I prefer the no call. I like that idea. So assertive on the tape. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Sohan. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington trailing. Morris outside. Inside. The steal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
And Roby says to the defense, don't forget about me out here.
For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like...
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. And the Spurs with possession here. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him. Beal from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 6 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Pass to Roby. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
现在是不是他妈5比多了？是不是？你还在笑呢
Kyle Kuzma made first team All-Rookie. He was displaying just sort of significantly better shooting in the pros than he did in college.
说真的，我觉得输10分以内，我是觉得。
So it's both teams making substitutions here. San Antonio again missing.
王麦高，王麦高。
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Avdia.
靠背哦，妈球拿不好还打 NBA。
Here's Kispert.
哎，我要传这个了。
The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .133 left in the second quarter. Pass to Bates to the inside. Wesley uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 9. Well, you look at Kuzma's shooting percentages. His rookie season still his most efficient, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he stayed at about that same level. But as an offensive-minded player, if he can progress a little, that would certainly help his value.
And here's Collins for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Collins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Balance, such a key to consistent shooting, and Collins shows it there.
Good. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
不是啊，他过我真的过太容易了。
Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
屁啊，这不是我犯规了吧？对啊，想出进攻犯规。妈的水准！王麦高了。
Porzingis with it. He's got 6. Porzingis is doubled. Intercepted.
Only one defender will get the steal in the stat sheet, but both guys made an impact there on D.
Here's Graham. Collins. Good, and Graham with the setup. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
Good find by Graham there, almost a 6th sense.
And the bucket is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations. Getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll get back to the action after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And first coach Greg Popovich last season moving into first all-time coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Pass to Porzingis. For three. Rebounded by the Spurs. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Jones.
Oh, from deep.
The shot won't fall. And it's Washington the other way. To the middle. Pass to Gafford. Let's go with a three.
哎，干！底线你他妈站那么久，因为投不进。
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Sohan. And here's Johnson.
8分差要被
Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Now Beal. 6 points for him. Pass to Porzingis. Tries again. Now here's Gafford. From deep. He's off on that one.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
看他一直投3分，你他妈
from
8
deep, Johnson buries it from 3. Johnson's got 10 points.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Kuzma outside. It's Beal on the wing. They double team Beal. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Collins.
完了
Johnson inside. It's hauled in by Beal.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
During the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers, and Joel Embiid going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record. That's 85%. That's hot. Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
The 3, Gafford. Rebounded by the
哎，我
Spurs.
是用错人投球了，看他底线那么空，我都投不进哎，不是我的问
Pass
题
to
吧？
Johnson. To the left side wing. 3-pointer.
我操！
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
干怎么会这样？
Now a timeout called by Washington.
哎，为什么他3分那么准？
Right side none. Pass to Kispert. Shot to stop the run.
我操！
And it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Just 5 to shoot.
干不能用的。
Here's Avdia.
我说矮的可以吃了吧？
Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation.
用三井寿，干这没有三井寿啊！
On the defensive end, much more energy and effort since halftime. They're making their opponents work for every look. Great job by this coaching staff.
看我这可能要在
Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show
真
must
是
go
把我耍好
on.
了，
Thanks,
看
Alex.
是傻小啦。
From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
他是不是有氪金啊？
Wow,
看，
their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
我觉得他妈的他有氪金哎，
Right up top.
是不
Looking
是在
for
偷
his
偷氪
first
金？
basket still in this one. And there's the 3-second violation. Ooh.
不是，看他有在氪金吧？不
Yeah, he
是
knows
啊
he，shouldn't have made it, and
他刚才
that's
那个
just
太夸
really
张了。
overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Graham, that's good.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Hey, yo, right here. Pass to right. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Porzingis misses.
got the ball where he wanted it, but then got
是里面当了吗？我不知道啊，看他就把我耍好玩的。
Rebound by the
我只知道
Wizards.
他在那边院干，我就
for their next one, and that'll be
我
their
的控制
second of
手法都
4
操纵
total
不
games
住
at。home. Here's Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
哇，好险！
And so it's San Antonio looking in total control with his 17-point advantage as the.
不是的，他刚才那个干还是什么后仰跳投3分球，他小。我在那个定点我就投不进。
Stranger things have happened. Now here's Morris. Down low. Kuzma. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
And a soft touch from Kyle.
完了，完了，被溜底线。
From deep, Johnson. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Beal outside. Inside. Ah, nice shot by Morris.
They have no answer defensively inside.
From deep, Johnson. Bradley Beal with a rebound.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Morris. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. On the take. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
To the inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Brent, one issue that's come up, star players unavailable for various reasons, but some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest, recovery, and load management is actually impacting the player's performance. There's been a lot of data out there, and it's a lot of predictive data about whether or not a player should play. And the league is really digging in to see whether or not this is actually affecting the players or if they should be playing more minutes. And I don't know if it comes down to something financial, but it usually does.
Here's Johnson. That one off the back iron and out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Avdia from outside. On offense, here are the Spurs. The lead is 15.
我那2球都罚进哦，干！我有看到聊天室哦。
Drills it from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half.
怎么办？离大家讲的20分已经只差2分。
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
可以看我灌篮一次吗？
不
确定。我没办法答应你。
To the left wing.
不要再耍我了啦
Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Here's Beal. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Gafford. Here's Avdia. Collins defending.
不要差10分
There's the three. Collins. The second chance points on the tip in. Collins has got 4 points this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, and pressing.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. Now the team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
Back to Porzingis. Puts it up. Nails the baby hook.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
They get it back. The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets a three fly. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to Beal. Porzingis in the post. Over Graham. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Devontae Graham. And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 or 2 that time. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk in.
比大家想象中的少1分，哦，看好惨哦！唉，怎么会这样啊？我过盘了，干，为什么？哎，我可以重来了，我可以从成绩1开始。这一次不是开玩笑哦。这次我不会输了吧？是。为什么视讯都那个？ 音乐键。
Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. You take a look at Phoenix.
这场应该就是最后一场吧。
I mean, they're playing with such great confidence on a nice win streak here. But tonight, it's a huge test for them. They'll get to see where they stand among the elites.
To the paint. Embiid's shot is good. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Aiden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul draws the double. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds.
不是 为什么都一定要是这种玩家？干，等一下又是。都是那种干他妈的会从那个后场就把球丢出去的。干，到底为什么？很烦呢、欸。再一次。弄一下我的音乐。为什么 library 里面的东西不见？哦，没了。
It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We take a look at the Bulls.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for him. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much.
看一直暂停游戏是啥小？哎，这上面他妈怪咖很多哎。
Better off making him go to the line.
You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Well, yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Here's Irving. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And there's the foul. They were going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And so here is Dallas. It's a 3-point game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Here's Green. Nifty move. Great D that time for Vucevic. Inside. Here's DeRozan. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside Irving. Irving double team. To the left wing. Back to Powell. Down low. Dallas moving the ball around. Count the basket.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Pass to Vucevic. Powell with the steal. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. The kick out to Irving. Irving double team. And here's Green outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, you look at DeRozan's game, and he's a powerful finisher. That's really one of the main staples of his attack.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The Mavericks trailing. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild back to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season and signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Pass to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
And absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. $152 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Hardy. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Dosunmu.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
White, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's McGee. Pass to Hardy. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Dosunmu. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
The
Bulls leading by 8. Pass to Williams. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And you could tell
很小心，因为是在手把上的。
7-second difference, shot and game clock.
对，我觉得我这场没有打那么差，但为什么分差那么大
？Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Outside Williams. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
我觉得这场没有打很烂呢。
8 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic fires from way outside. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We welcome you back to No Chance Latino. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I like is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The kick out to Williams. Takes the three. Another miss by Williams. Mavericks trail by 9. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Drummond the screen. To the middle. Outside Williams. Drummond the screen. On deep. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Back to Williams. The three. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Outside Irving. Irving double team. To the paint. Out left to the wing. For three, Bullock. Trains the three-pointer. Bullock's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now Irving. His last outing, 16 points for him. Outside, Green. And here is Irving. Good D by Drummond.
对不到位，给电来，然后好吧，我决定比较没自信一点，然后就这样，不要一直换，不要一直换。
with the steal. The Mavericks getting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
You can
just see for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role play.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Back to Powell. And stolen by Drummond. And here comes White, leading the fast break. And White slams it in.
And you can argue this is White at his best, just an absolute terror in transition.
Irving with it, and Terry picks him up defensively. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Caruso. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. You know, Greg, some guys are late, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Reports are he had handles in the 6th grade, 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
That's to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
Here's Hardaway. That shot off. Nice D from DeRozan.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for Holiday. Several teams changing it up here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic with it. Jones covered. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
And that concludes the first half. Bulls lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 13. And the shot is good. Irving's got the first field goal of the second half for the Mavs.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Vucevic off the mark there with the three-point shot. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the shot is long.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls leading by 11. About 1 minute played here in the second half. From outside the arc, the shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. Second chance effort. And the layup by Powell. Powell's got his first points in this one.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
And it's good for 2. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Over in the corner, Beverly. Lets the 3 fly. Pass to Levine. From downtown. And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Dallas calls timeout. Here's Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You gotta work harder on the glass.
Kept alive. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Levine wide open. Good on the 3-point shot. Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Bulls. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Terry. Back to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the inside. Kick out to Levine. 6 to shoot. From deep 3-point range. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 17. Inside. Here's Bullock. And the layup is good. Bullock's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
It's Terry outside. They get it back. On the wing, Williams. Terry outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Hardy. Now here's Bullock. To the middle. Here's Hardaway. And he comes up with the deuce. Hardaway has got his first basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. 13 points up at the end of the period. They got their field goal percentage to thank for that.
可是我可能想要去买光碟盘。
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Bulls leading by 13. Picked off in midair. Irving with it. Now defended by Levine. Drills it from outside.
In that first
half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Levine for three. Buries it from three-point range.
DeRozan showing you good recognition there. Saw the gap in the defense and fired the pass to the wide open man. Doesn't get much better than that. That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot. They look totally dejected.
Here's Beverly. Three from the inbound. And Irving pulls it down. Here's Hardaway. Puts the move on. And he sinks the layup.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
Pass to Beverly. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Down low. Here's Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
By going cold in that first half, they made things hard on themselves, but they've been warming up since that time.
Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Inside. Here's Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Picked by Vucevic. From the line. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 10-point game.
You know, on the drive, Irvin probably anticipates the foul there or even expects it. He's too sharp to let it surprise him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Chicago grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Levine.
可是我看百姓好像有播的话。
Picked by Williams. It's up a
3. 应该是直播。
Levine can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 9. Irving drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Picked by Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. Williams for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Now here's DeRozan. And Vucevic throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Pass to Bullock. To the inside. Green. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Powell doing a nice job recognizing when to give it up. He, to me, is the epitome of a value utility player. Knows his role.
46 seconds left in the game. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The kick out to Williams. Misses the three.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Good.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
An important possession here.
No doubt about it, partner. Very important.
Rebound by Vucevic. Stolen by Bullock. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They
我觉得那个 PS Plus 吧，对不对？网络连线功能，我也要买那个，我才可以用这个啊，我才可以连这个 NBA。好干他妈小静，我现在才看到你说我好废啊！看我玩的眼睛好酸哦。好了，我们明天再来弄一下硬体，再来换一个游戏开吧。这个游戏可能还要再练个1个月才上得了台面，不然都被电爆怎么开？感谢大家今天的收看啊，先播到这了。大家记得订阅、按赞，我看说什么屁股都麻了。